yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Come to us for your news and opinions. We got a voice. There is no choice. Wisdom voice. In your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast, it's like cruiserweight action. In your house is a perfect distraction. Pop us in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smooth.
Yo, what up, household, man? My name, well, man, you already know my name. You already know who I am. Well, but if you don't, my name is Hypocrisy Jones, and literally you can find that anywhere you can spell that. But don't worry about that right now. What I'm here to do right now is to give you my Smackdown review, my thoughts on Smackdown from February 2nd, 2024, and man, it was a barn burner. We're coming off the Royal Rumble, yo. So we have so many things going on right now. You know, who is Bayley going to pick for her WrestleMania match? You know, we think it's going to be Rhea. She said it's going to be Rhea, but you know what? What's up with Damage Control right now? You know, is Cody finally going to make his decision? Is there going to be any fallout from Kevin Owens being disqualified in his Royal Rumble match against Logan Paul? So many things going on, and you know what? Let me just stop talking about how many things are going on, and let's just review this episode of Smackdown. The only way hype can do it, bro. So first off, I just want to talk about, I love how Smackdown starts off with showing people entering the building, man. It gives that big feel, man. And you know, you see this in football, you see this in basketball, and I love that we're getting back to this point where we see Roman entering with the Bloodline, we see Cody entering with Pharaoh, we see Damage Control coming in as a unit, you know, sort of thing. So it plants those seeds as, all right, this is what this show is going to be about. And we already knew this was going to be a big show because, like I already said, this is direct impacted by what just happened at the Royal Rumble, man. So we have a lot of storylines that are coming into play right now. So like I said, first off, I want to give a shout out to the new announce team, Corey Graves and Wade Barrett. They did a great job, and I think this is going to be a strong announce team, especially for the SmackDown side. The announce team for WWE right now is killing it. So I know on the Raw side you got Pat and you got Michael Cole, and man, like, bro, that's a team right there. That is really, really a team right there. But anyways, we started off SmackDown with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul coming out more comfortable with giving a promo, feeling more comfortable with giving an impassioned promo, and I honestly think he killed it right here, man. He hits all the boxes, and I don't even like to praise this dude because we don't support Logan Paul in my household. I don't know about your household, but in this household, I don't support Logan Paul. So, you know, he just squeaked by Kevin Owens in the Royal Rumble. You know, he had the brass knucks, and Kevin took him and then got caught with him. So Kevin Kevin screwed Kevin in that sense. But man, Logan Paul manipulated this, and I think that's a very, very big thing that we need to pay attention to, because I think this is going to be a feud that goes into WrestleMania, and we're seeing it right now as Austin Theory came out to help Logan Paul and then have a match with Kevin Owens. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of this. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are basically like Logan Paul's cronies right now, and I honestly like the deal. They kind of mesh together. It's like the douchebag club, and you know, if you listen to the In Your House podcast, I've kind of advocated for this kind of like team, or this faction of douches for a while now. And if you could throw a heel Miz in there, magnifique, man. That almost might be better than Evolution, but I digress. So Kevin Owens was obviously able to overcome Austin Theory in a great match, which helps set up what is going to come in WrestleMania. We're definitely looking at a Logan Paul KO match too. Hopefully KO can come out victorious at WrestleMania, win his United States Championship, maybe go on a really, really lengthy run with it. Maybe, a la somebody else over there on the Raw side. But, I'm going to let my homie House talk to you about the Raw side of things. But, after that match, we had a women's segment that introduced and showed us Naomi for the first time on the Smackdown roster with her new contract, celebrating with the girls and everything like that. But she wasn't the only one. We saw shades of Tiffany Stratton. She started a little thing with Bianca Belair and Meacham, right, which led into a match later on that night against Tiffany Stratton and Meacham, which was a great match, but I'll talk about that here in a bit. But I like the little I love the little seeds that we're planting, and we're using our time effectively on SmackDown. It's two hour show, and we really got to plan a lot of things in there in that 2 hours, man. And I think that WWE is doing it, especially on the SmackDown side. And we haven't even had our second match yet, right? And before we even get our second match, we have another kind of backstage, not really backstage promo, we have a vignette basically of Legado del Fantasma, and they're at like a winery, nice restaurant, very good, and it kind of sets the stage of who Legado is. And everything that they're doing. And man, I'm loving these, how they're shot. We saw it a couple weeks ago with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate when Dunne was about to change his name, and it kind of plants those seeds. This is a very NXT feel for SmackDown, and I love the direction that they're going in with it, because those NXT kind of cuts, those NXT kind of presentations, vignettes that they do, they really, really do help you understand that character and understand who that character is about, and that I think we need more of that in wrestling and everything like that. So I love that. Our next match, we had a fatal 4-way tag match for a number one contender spot, or a potential number one contender spot. So the way this goes is we have a fatal 4-way tag match on SmackDown. The winner of that will face the winner of a fatal 4-way tag match on Raw, and I'm sure my homie Khan will talk about that here in a bit. But in this match, we had pretty deadly Legado del Fantasma, the LWO, and the team of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and in a barn burner of a match, viral match. You saw Joaquin Wilde doing some crazy stuff. That mid rope like springboard thing that he does is crazy, and I hope he just keeps doing it, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. I don't want him to overuse it, but like I like the spot that he's using it in. But I digress, because British Strong Style, the team of Tyler Bate and Peter Dunne, were able to get that victory. So they will go on to face the winner of the Raw bracket, and the winner of that match will go on to have a title match against the Judgment Day. So can't wait to see what happens there. Can't wait to see what, if somebody can overcome the Judgment Day, overtake them in that tag team spot, man, because they're kind of running roughshod right now with that. Speaking of running roughshod, you know who ran roughshod during the Royal Rumble? My girl Bayley, bro. She called her shot, man. She did the whole Babe Ruth thing. She said, I'm going to come in, I'm going to win, and that's what she did. And she thought she had the help of her friends, but, her friends were talking bad about her behind her back. and didn't realize that she spoke Japanese. Bayley could understand everything that was going on. Bayley's smarter than the average bear, man. And you love Bayley, hate Bayley. You gotta respect this, right? Because how you gonna ride for a group and then they talking behind your back? That's not cool, bro. That's not what you do with the homies, man. That's not how you treat your people. And Bayley showed damage control that she ain't gonna let them just talk about her behind her back, man. That's not gonna happen. But unfortunately, it ended up with her getting jumped by damage control. But we do have one of our very first WrestleMania matches set. It'll be Bayley versus IYO SKY at WrestleMania for the Women's World Championship. And man, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be pretty crazy, bro. It's gonna be pretty good. And Bayley might get her moment. I don't know what comes out of this. Like I know Bayley is on this face turn, and she may overcome the numbers of damage control, man, but man, I think she's gonna need some help, and she's gonna need some friends and things like that. So we will definitely have to see what comes out of that, man. So fresh off that, we have the Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, and they're kind of slow burning this feud between these two groups. I don't think that they don't necessarily have a direction. It's just two powerful groups that they're like, hey, let's put these two together and see what happens. I really want both of these groups to succeed, because I think that ideally, the Final Testament, they look scary, they look brooding, they almost give me that House of Black vibe from AEW. Not to compare or anything like that, but man, I think they can be these dark figures and almost like ominous figures. Especially you got Razor and Akam backing you up, man. Like those are some big beefy boys along with Karrion Kross. So like that's a crazy stable, and man, and I love the Street Profits. Love them since day one, bro. And throwing them in the mix with Bobby Lashley, although it's been kind of clunky. I think it's gonna overtime work, man. Shout out to them. I know they're gonna do their thing. Maybe we'll actually get their name. It was reported a while back ago that they were gonna be called the Pride, but we haven't got an actual solidification of their group name. But this match resulted in no contest, so we're going to keep on seeing this feud a little bit more. Hopefully they don't bury it down our throats, but I think we're going to see this week to week, different interactions of basically the same match until they put these men in a cage and they let them settle for that. So there's a lot to come with this. Hopefully everybody comes out looking good on this, which I think they will. You know what else looked good? Tiffany Stratton. I've been praising this girl for a while now, right? Because I've been telling y'all she's the future, and now she has debuted on Smackdown for the first time. And having her debut match against Meacham after setting up a little backstage squabble at the beginning of the show was absolutely masterful. I liked that. I liked everything that was going on with that, man. And everything that Tiffany Stratton does, from the prettiest moonsault literally ever, she is going to shine, and she's going to have a career that just skyrockets, bro. Look to see great things coming out of her, as she was able to defeat Meechin in her SmackDown debut, so shout out to her. But then, man, we have what everybody is talking about right now. I know you're talking about it, whether you saw SmackDown or not. You're talking about it because somebody had to make a decision. Cody had to make a decision, man. He had to finish his story. He had to finally tell Roman Reigns, I'm coming for you, Roman. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna act like y'all don't know what happened, man. He didn't do it. He said, I talked to somebody. You know why he talked to somebody? Because, listen, get mad at me all you want. Cody's a dirty politician. You may like him right now, man, but he's back there making backwater deals and all sort of, whatever politicians do. I don't know. Do I look like a politician? I know you can't see me, but do I sound like a politician? No, I'm not. I don't know what they do because I'm not a dirty politician. But you know who is a dirty politician? Cody's a dirty politician because he made a backwater deal with The Rock and said, you know what, Roman, I'm not going to come after you at WrestleMania. Even though I'm going to come after you, it's not going to be WrestleMania because somebody else wants to come after you, and I'm going to let them have that floor. And out came The Rock, and we get the face-to-face. Finally, we get Rock and Roman, and we know this is the match, man. Look, argue with me all you want, man, but Rock and Roman is a major, major match, and it's going to pull money, and it's going to draw, and it's already drawing. People are talking about this match, whether good, bad, in between. Everybody is talking about this match, and it is going to, it is going to be the loudest figure in the wrestling landscape until we hit WrestleMania, because everyone wants this match. We've wanted this match for a while, for a very long time. You know, we wanted this match before somebody declared that they wanted to finish their story. But you know what? We talked about this in the IYH Super Sunday show. Man, stories don't finish. You just finish a chapter, man. So I think that's what Cody is doing. I know y'all out there hating. Some of y'all are out there hating on the Cody thing right now. Why did Cody make the decision? Why did he give up his chance to The Rock, man? He did all these things because it's business. And you know what? Cody stands on business. You know who else stands on business? The household stands on business. And I've been standing on my word since day one, bro. I want Roman to pass Hogan. So I'm all good with this. Let Roman Rock at WrestleMania happen. Let Roman whoop my imaginary dad's butts at WrestleMania. Proclaim that he is the true tribal chief, man, and he's going to be the one that sticks around for a while, and then let Cody beat him later, man. That's what I want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. But enough about me. You know who else did a review? You know, House and my homie, my future best friend, Paragon, also did a review. So check out theirs. Peace.